Hi, and welcome to Live with Connie. If you're watching on replay, I'd like to welcome you and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section of this video to let me know that you're watching on replay, and feel free to answer the questions that I ask in this video. So hi Crystal, how are you doing today? What's new going on with you, and what are you currently working on? Okay, you can see and hear me good. All right, great, awesome. Yeah, as usual, we'll give it a few minutes before I really get started. Okay, you're doing good, and your mom says hi. She don't have her phone with her. Tell mom I said hi. And Tracy is here. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And I believe your name is Heather. Correct me if I'm wrong, Busy Hooker, but she's here today. And how are you doing, and what are you currently working on? You're still working on the Turtle Beach blanket, Crystal? Yeah, I'm waiting for you to finish yours before mine, and I started mine before yours. But I'm doing a different pattern for mine than the one you're doing. But there's similar patterns for that, like ocean turtle blanket. And Bernadette is here. Hi, Bernie. How are you and Terry been doing? And Leanne is here. Hi, Leanne. How are you doing? And what are you currently working on? And Nadine is here too. Good morning. And let me know what you're currently working on and how are you doing? And let's see. Okay, Tracy says, I'm making a pocket shawl for my sister with big twist yarn and light rose. It's really pretty so far. Ooh, and I love pocket shawls. And pink is such a pretty color too. Oh, when you finish, please send me a picture of it. I'd love to see it. Okay, I was right with your name. Good, Heather. I just wanted to make sure. And you're doing great. Today is me and my husband's 1 year. So I'm making a coconut pineapple layer cake. So no yarns today, laughing out loud. Well, happy anniversary. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all cake. Oh, Terry's not doing good. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope he starts to feel better, Bernie. But Bernie says she's doing good. And for those that don't already know, I have my first knitted beanie pattern available on Ravelry. It's on sale for $2, and this is the link if y'all are interested in my beanie pattern. And I do have an idea for a 4th of July scarf pattern that I want to start trying to work on coming up. I don't know yet when I'm going to get to it, but it is in the plan. And Leanne is working on ponchos. And that's one thing, after I finished my ocean blanket, I was thinking about starting my first poncho. But I might start working on that, designing that scarf pattern before I get to the poncho. But I love ponchos too. And I can't wait to see your poncho when you're finished, Leanne. Okay, let's see. Nadine says she's working on Yay for Yarns driftwood tee. She used ZZ Twist, but I'm using Lion Brand's Low Tide and colorway driftwood. I thought it would be perfect. Ooh, that sounds nice. And like I said, when y'all finish y'all projects, I'd love to see them. And if y'all want y'all pictures of y'all finished projects on my videos, y'all can email them to me at justanotherstitch2020 at gmail.com. And my email address is in all my videos in the description box. And or you can also post them in my Facebook group too. But yeah, I like seeing y'all finished projects and sharing them on my videos. Also, like socks is another thing. If you've knitted socks, I really would love to post pictures of your socks on my Knitting Friday videos because, as y'all know, I'm currently working on my first pair of knitted socks. And also pet pictures. I'd love to share pictures of your pets on my videos too. So send me y'all pictures. And Angela says, I have knitted a stitch. I am working on a scarf by knitting. And she's asking how I'm doing today. And she's doing fine. She's from Columbus, Georgia. And she says hi to everyone in the chat and pets too. So hi, Angela. Yeah, I'm doing good today. I may actually get to crochet today. Allie has stopped being so clingy. So I'm hoping this afternoon to get caught up for this past week on my temperature blanket. And let's see. Heather says, I've got the Star Wars Harry Potter mashup cake topper to put on it. I'm so excited. Ooh, that sounds cool. So you're having problems with one of Terry's medicines, Bernie? And Tiffany says hi. How are you doing today, Tiffany? And I'm glad you came, Tiff. And let's see. And for my Facebook group, if y'all are interested in joining my group, here's the link here. And my Facebook group, you can post knitting, crochet related stuff, yarn. You can also post about your pets. I'm pretty laid back, so there's not that many rules. But yeah, I'd love to have you in my group. And also, like if I have any announcements to make about my channel, like if I'm not able to go live one day or something, or I'm late getting a video posted, I usually post in there. And I also post when I have new videos uploaded. And Nadine says, that's so funny because I have Dana Shelley's poncho in my to make queue. It will also be my first poncho. For the sock pictures, do slippers count? Sure, go ahead. Send me slippers. That's fine. And actually for ponchos, I think I'm going to go with one of Bag O'Day's patterns for a poncho. So I was kind of looking around the other day and I saw she has a hooded one that I would love to do. I like hooded projects. And Lisa is here. Hi Lisa, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Tiffany says she's feeling better today. I'm so glad you're starting to feel better, Tiffany. And oops. Ruthie is here, and she says hi to everybody. How are you doing, Ruthie, and what are you currently working on? Okay, and everyone else is saying hello. So I'm going to get started with the questions. And if y'all have any questions that you would like to ask, stuff you would like to learn about me, feel free to ask anytime during the live. My first question for y'all is, do you prefer Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts? Which I like both, but I love me some Starbucks coffee. And like I love their frappuccinos. Those are good. Like especially if you actually go to Starbucks. But typically I just buy the ground coffee in the grocery store and brew it at home. We did recently well, we basically do have a Starbucks in my town. Um, we have we have a campus called LSUE, which is a branch of Louisiana State University, and there's a Starbucks on the campus there that is open to the public. But that's only been like in the last couple of years that we got that. But we don't have Dunkin' Donuts. But yeah, I love Starbucks coffee. I had me some this morning. Let's see. Nadine says, "Oh, hooded ponchos sound perfect for the breezy beaches here in San Francisco." And whenever I start the poncho, I will. Whenever I talk about it in videos, I will post the link for the pattern that I'm doing, so y'all get to see which one if y'all are interested. I always try to link the patterns I use on projects that I make in my videos. And if I don't link it, it's only because I accidentally forgot. But if you ask, I'll make sure to include it. Let's see. Ruthie says she is doing good and asking how I'm doing. I'm doing good. And Tiffany says Starbucks, although I rarely drink coffee, laughing out loud. Ruthie says, I just started the dance like no one's watching, Cal. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Heather says she prefers homemade cappuccinos, but if I have to go anywhere, I usually go to Bean. Yeah, homemade a lot of times is the best. And like we have another little coffee shop in town. I can't Cafe Mosaic, that's what it's called. But yeah, I love flavored coffees. Those are my favorite. And Lisa says I am now sewing button onto my bag that I crocheted like a million years ago. But hey, you're at least getting to it, so that's what counts. And Leanne says Starbucks. Ruthie says Starbucks. And Lorelai is here. Hi, Lorelai. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And she doesn't think she's ever had Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. I find it has like this certain bite to it, but some people don't like it. But I like it. And then like next to Starbucks, I like Community Coffee. And Crystal says neither. They are too expensive, laughing out loud. But if I had to pick Starbucks, which, yeah, especially if you get coffee from their shop, they are expensive. Um, but like the bag of ground coffee, it's a little higher, but it's not like too expensive. So I tend to, but I don't always buy Starbucks. I buy it whenever I want a treat. And let's see. Nadine says she likes both. Dunkin' makes the best cold coffee drinks, in my opinion. And Dunkin' Donuts also has the donuts. And Heather says she tries to support local if I do decide to go out for coffee. Yeah, supporting local businesses is really important. And let's see. Lisa says, I am weird. Coffee brings me nothing but making me sleepy. And it's supposed to help perk you up. And Lorelai says, actually, I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts either. I was working on Dana's beach turtle Afghan. Ooh, yeah, those beach turtle Afghans are beautiful. But my first time having Dunkin' Donuts was when I went to New Jersey. Like I don't think they really have Dunkin' Donuts like in South Louisiana, Central Louisiana, but I could be mistaken. Lorelai says I saw Starbucks in Sun Valley once. Nice. And I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all the next question. Would y'all rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? And as it is, I'm 5'3" and I have a hard time reaching things. So I think I would go with 8 feet tall so I could reach stuff easily. But Frank did bring up a good point about being 8 foot tall. That how would you fit in a vehicle? I'm like, you might be able to fit on like a bus, like leaning over, but like a car, that would be difficult. But for the fact of reaching things, I'd like to be taller. And also, I want to let y'all guys know, I do have my clue giveaway going on. If y'all haven't gotten y'all guesses in, there's still time to make your guesses. And if you haven't joined in previously on the giveaway, you can still enter the giveaway. It's not like you had to participate every week to join in. But like I said, if you're new to the giveaway, you can still join in. If you guessed on the previous videos, there's now a new video for those to guess again on. But it's one guess per video, and you can't go back and guess on old videos. It's just the current one you can guess on. I have that going on, and I am planning to do a live bingo soon. After we get a winner for the clue giveaway, I'll be posting a video shortly after with details about the live bingo. And I'm also trying to find out those that want to participate in the live bingo, which day would work best for you out of my live schedule. So let me know. I have a video that I did asking this. Let me know on that video if Mondays at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time work best, or if Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, or Saturdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so far, I've had the most votes for Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So unless I all of a sudden get a lot of votes on another day, it looks like it's going to be Wednesdays. Would be on a Wednesday that I would do it. And another thing too, if anybody would want to make donations to go towards giveaways, which would allow me to do giveaways more often, you can either mail me what you would like to donate, or I also have my PayPal that you can make cash donations that would go towards postage or like buying items for a giveaway. Now, if you make any donations, make sure you specify that it would be for a giveaway. That way I know to use it for what it's meant for. Okay. But don't feel like you have to do this. It's only if it's something you would want to do. And let's get back to the comments. Okay. And Julie says, I was raised with Folgers in my cup. I am working on a sweater right now, just doing some housework today as well. Yeah, Folgers is also a popular brand of coffee. I like some of their flavored coffees. And Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? She says she can't stay long as dinner is cooking. Just wanted to say hi. Well, if you're still here, let us know. Let me know what I just asked. And if you've already left, I hope you have an awesome day. Julie says she is 5 feet tall, so the temptation to be taller is real. I can hardly reach the pedals or things on shelves, laughing out loud. Being tall has disadvantages too. Yeah, there's disadvantages to both. But I know, like, to reach things on the top shelf in the kitchen, I have to use my little step stool. Tiffany says, I'm 4'11", so being only 4 foot wouldn't be that much of a difference, laughing out loud. Heather says, I'm 4 feet tall. I know it's weird, but my husband is tall, and I'd rather not be taller than him. But I'd rather not have to stoop to enter rooms and hit my head on stuff. Hubby can reach stuff for me. Yeah, and really, there's disadvantages to both. And okay, why isn't it showing? Okay, there it is. And Lorelai says, but how would you drive a vehicle if you were 4 foot? That's true too. But there's like these little things like some type of device you can get where you basically do the driving with your hands. Because I know someone that was wheelchair bound that couldn't use their legs. And I wondered that how can you drive? But they have a special device that they use. And Heather says short people can drive and move the seat up, I suppose. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes that might work, or like put things like books or pillows to lift you. Well, then you wouldn't reach the pedals, so that wouldn't completely work either. But like I said, there is a certain type of device that can be used where you don't have to use your feet. And then then probably just use like books or pillows to lift yourself up so you can see. Heather says, at my core, my seat can tilt forward as well, which would help. Lorelai doesn't like bingo. Aw. But I mean, I have other ideas for giveaways down the road too. So hopefully some of my future giveaways you'll enjoy. But I want to do a live, bingo where I have a live giveaway. I think that would be fun. And Leanne says she's 5 feet tall, and I really don't have the desire to be taller. And Tammy is here now. Hi, Mom. How are you today? And what are you currently working on? Tammy is Crystal's mom. And Sarah says that Crystal's giveaway is fabulous. Congrats on 400 subs. Crystal, go ahead and post the link for your giveaway. And for those that are content creators, if you want your channel links dropped, type CC in the comments and Crystal will post your links for you. And like if you have any giveaways going on your channel, you can also let us know that and Crystal can drop those links for your giveaways too. Or if you want to tell us anything about what's going on your channel, feel free to tell us that in the comments too. Because I really try to support other channels as much as I can. And speaking of other, content creators, if you're a content creator and you want a shout out on my Shout Out Thursday video, let me know in the comments and I will give you a shout out on my next video. Or if you know another channel that could use a shout out. And it really doesn't matter what size channel. I mean, I'll give anyone a shout out, but I do like to focus a lot on small channels that are just starting off, because they really need for us to talk about them so others can find out about them. But yeah, let me know. And Crystal says they would have to sit on pillows to drive it if 4 foot. Let's see. Deneen is here. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're having a stressful day. I hope your day starts to go better for you. Let me know what you're currently working on. Is it another pocket shawl? Deneen has made over 100 pocket shawls. She's our pocket shawl queen. And like I said, for those, if you want to join my Facebook group, here's the link here for that, for my group. I'd love to have you. And Denise says, I am late. Hope everyone is having a great day. It's okay. I mean, you can join in on the live anytime. Some people jump in at the very end. I'm just happy that you're here. Tammy says she don't drink coffee any longer unless it's decaffeinated. And she just finished the dolly yesterday, but still working on my granny square blanket. Ooh, nice. And Heather says, I'm 5'6", and I still have to use a step stool. Yep, it's like, or if I don't use my step stool, I'm like, Frank, can you grab this for me? And Sarah says, I just found the Scrubby Sporkles yarn here in the UK. It's fabulous, so I'm making scrubbies. Ooh, nice. And I love sporkly yarn. It's like, I think sporkly yarn is so beautiful. And let's see. Crystal says, I have to use a step stool also. And Lisa says, I can't wait on 12 or 13. You are going to have to reveal the true answer of the Clue Stall giveaway. It is so much fun. Oh, you'll have to wait until, I forget which day it is that I'll be posting the new video, but you'll have to wait until then to find out if we have a winner or not. But I am curious if y'all think that someone has guessed the correct answer now or not, though. And I love leaving y'all in suspense. It's fun. And Tiffany says, gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Tiffany. I hope you have a great day. And Tammy saying hi. And Julie wants her channel link dropped if you haven't done so, Crystal. I think she got it. Yes, I see it down there. And Heather says, it's so nice of you to help promote fellow creators. Thank you. But I think it is something important, because all of us starting off, we wouldn't be where we are today with our channels if other content creators didn't help us. And the only way people know about your channels is by word of mouth. And for YouTube to recommend your channel, it takes time too, because you got to build yourself up for YouTube to get to that point. And Heather wants her link dropped too, Crystal. And I have you on my list to do a shout out on Thursday, Heather. Okay. And this is the link for Crystal's giveaway. She just made 400 subscribers. So congratulations, Crystal. And Ruthie says Crystal is going to be busy. And here's Julie's link. So y'all go check out Julie's channel and give her some love. And hopefully subscribe to her channel. And we have another Julie here. Hi, Julie. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And here's the link for Heather's channel. So y'all go check her channel out too and support her and show her some love. And Tammy says, does anyone have any idea what I can make with chunky yarn? Maybe like a beanie, or maybe a scarf, depending on how much you have. But that would be my suggestions. And Crystal wants to know if anyone else wants their link dropped. If you do, type CC in the comments. And that's one thing, like when I do my lives, you want your channel link drop, just type CC, and you can always talk about what's going on your channel in my live chat. And I'll do what I can to help promote your channel so others will go check it out. And Denise says she's finished number 103 pocket shawls. I am working on kids cotton twisted headbands. Oh, and I like the twisted headbands, like twisted and cables. And let's see. Crystal is recommending a cowl, Tammy. Let's see. Tammy says maybe, but I only have one skein, so it has to be small. Yeah, beanie would probably be your best bet. Because I know sometimes scarves can take up more. Or like Crystal was saying, a cowl is a possibility too. Okay, and Ruthie wants her link drop, Crystal. And Tammy says, absolutely love the flowers behind you, Connie. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my green screen. I change it up on every video that I do live. And like whenever the holidays come around, I plan to do holiday backgrounds. But lately it's spring. And well, summer's just around the corner, so I'll probably be doing summer soon. And Crystal says we have to support other channels. Absolutely. And let's see. Lisa says, nice seeing you all here. I need to cook lunch now. Bye. I hope you have an awesome day, Lisa. And I hope you have an awesome lunch. And Tammy has to go too. Her tooth is bothering her. Oh, I hope your tooth feels better, Tammy, and that you can have an awesome day too. Okay, and Ruthie's clicking on the links as I add them. Awesome. And Crystal dropped Ruthie's link, so go check Ruthie's channel out. Here's the link. Show her some love and your support. And let's see. And Crystal says for Tammy to feel better. And Ruthie says slippers with a chunky, like a 5 weight. That might work too. And here's the other Julie's channel, Julie with Woolly Knits. So go check her channel out and show her y'all support. And let's see. And Crystal is saying thank you to Ruthie for congratulating her. Yeah, and those 100 milestones, they really are. They're a big thing because I mean, it takes time to get to that next step. And like I'm working on trying to get to 600 subscribers, so hopefully I'll get there soon. But my next question for y'all is, would you prefer to be a celebrity or be a regular person? I would so rather be a regular person. Celebrities, they just have too many people in their business. They have no privacy. And I also feel like a lot of times they have to lead lifestyles that they may not completely be comfortable with. Where, like if you look at like music videos, the things that they do in their music videos, and I don't know, I just wouldn't want that lifestyle. And like the paparazzi following you around. So I'll go with regular person, definitely. And let me see. Oh, this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Crystal will be going live with me on my channel. Hold up just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. She'll be going live with me on my channel Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then the following week, I'll be live on her channel Tuesday at 12 noon. So we rotate going live on each other's channels. And also, on the weeks that Crystal isn't going live on my channel, if you're a content creator, I would like to invite you to go live with me. So if that's something you're interested in, get with me on it. Send me an email. You'll need to have StreamYard, which all you got, it's real easy to sign up for StreamYard, and it's free for, you get 20 hours free for each month using StreamYard, and like I said, it's just making an account. It's nothing difficult, but if you're interested, let me know. And also, I am looking to get 2 more moderators for my channel. Usually Crystal tends to be my moderator, and I have added 2 more moderators the last couple of days, but I'd like to get to 5 moderators. That way, if Crystal's not available, I should have somebody here that can moderate. Or when Crystal goes live with me, I need someone to moderate. And basically all you're doing is just dropping channel links, like what Crystal's been doing, and just look out for anything inappropriate in the comments, like foul language, someone being mean or hateful, or like spammers or trolls, stuff like that. There's really not much to it. But if you're interested, let me know. And let's see. Heather says YouTube growth is brutal, laughing out loud. Yeah, and it takes time. And then even once you get 1,000 subscribers, you still have to have 4,000 viewable watch hours to get monetized. And then I know, like, another content creator said it took her 6 months after getting monetized to draw her first check from YouTube, which is probably a check just barely over $100. So it's not like having a channel you make all sorts of money quickly off of. But yeah, we need to all support each other with channels. Heather says the trick is hooking people in to watch the entire video. Yeah, and a lot of times people will just kind of watch parts of videos and not the whole thing. Ruthie says regular person. Even Crystal agrees. And then, like, a lot of people, you don't realize how much work really goes into too with having a channel, because like editing is time consuming. Uploading, like a 20-minute video usually takes about 3 hours to upload, and that's just uploading. That's not counting filming or editing. Crystal says regular person. And Heather says, I like to be a celebrity if I could successfully pull off a disguise if I wanted to go out as a regular person, only because there are so many charities I would give to if I had that kind of money. And now I do believe some celebrities use lookalikes, where they'll send their lookalike off, where they make it known to the paparazzi. So the paparazzi goes follow the lookalike, so the real star can go off doing what they want to do without being bugged. And then sometimes too, I also think that there are times that cloning might be possible too, with some of your famous people, where because I do believe that there's experimenting with cloning that goes on, or robots is another thing. Where I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, like every now and then you'll see like a newscaster on a news clip where you see the constant blinking. Like, I mean, it's like rapid, nonstop blinking. And a lot of people believe that that's actually like a robot computer, and the blinking is the processing of the computer. And Julie says, I would not want the pressure of being a celebrity. Yeah, I wouldn't either. And I do believe that, like, they have, like, especially like musicians, singers, that I do think that they're told that they have to be a certain way or do certain things, like a certain image, or do certain things like in their music videos. And Heather says, I can't imagine anyone in the community being nasty like that. I suppose that could happen in any community, though. So far, I've been pretty fortunate, but like I have heard of other channels having some issues. So unfortunately, it happens. But like I won't tolerate it on my channel. And Heather says the people that get me are the ones that say they've watched the entire video, but you can tell from the analytics that they didn't. Yeah. And it's funny how you can tell certain things. Like, for instance, like you have those that will only come around for giveaways. And like some of them will subscribe for a giveaway and then unsubscribe. And then when you have another giveaway come around, they resubscribe. But what they don't know is we get a notification saying so and so subscribe to your channel. And we tend to recognize when we see you pop up multiple times. And to me, I don't consider you a subscriber when you do that. I'm sorry that, if you want to win giveaways, you need to stay subscribed to my channel. But yeah, some people will do that. And I know like one of them that's done it to me. I know another content creator also has experienced this with the same person. So yeah, that stuff happens. And Heather says, my husband upgraded our internet, so it only takes a few minutes for me to upload any length video. But start to finish for a 20-minute video to including editing would take me about 3 hours. But yeah, on my computer, it takes about 3 hours. Now, before I got this computer, when I was doing my laptop, it took like double the amount of time. It was horrible. I'm so glad that I got another computer now. And Heather says maybe 4. And Sarah says regular person, I can go where I want when I want, and I love my anonymity. And Krista says, yes, I see that too with every video I upload. If it's a 15-minute video, they watch half, like 4 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, they watch 5. But now sometimes too, like I know sometimes like I'll click on a video for a certain reason where it might register as a view, but I'm only on it for like a minute because maybe I'm trying to get the link for something, or because I know that happens sometimes, which affects the analytics. And Heather says, yeah, same, Crystal. I try to make sure I really watch them start to finish unless it's excruciating for some reason. But it's got to be really bad. But yeah, And like sometimes too, like I'll watch. I don't always comment on all the videos that I watch. Some of it depends on what device I'm watching from. Like if I'm watching from my television, I can't comment from there. But and then even sometimes on my Kindle, it depends because it's easier to type on a computer. And Crystal says 7 minutes, not 4. And Crystal says, I try to watch everyone I can start to finish and watch ads if they have them. And actually, a lot of people don't know the ads are actually important to watch because that's usually how channels are making money off of their channel. And Heather says, yeah, that's why I don't think I'll do any major giveaways until I hit a bigger milestone. I love the idea of giving back and people take advantage of that sort of thing. And I mean, there is a level that is true, but I mean, like I still do giveaways, and I mean, and really most of the people that have won my giveaways have been people that interact a good bit with my channel. So, and I mean, it's like there's no way to prevent it, but and that's also why a lot of times on my giveaways, I usually ask for people to comment on another video because it kind of promotes people to watch one of your other videos to see what your channel's more about. And it also helps with YouTube analytics where YouTube recommends your channel more because stuff like commenting on a video, liking a video, sharing videos, that all helps when it comes to YouTube recommending channels more. And Sarah says, wish I had the time to watch every video that's put up, but I work full time and would have to give up sleeping. Yeah. And I'm the same way because I mean I try to support channels where I can, but it's impossible for me to watch everyone's videos all the time. And I just, I catch videos here and there when I can. And Heather says, my husband just built me a new computer and it's top notch. It only took 20 minutes to render a 56-minute video. I was absolutely thrilled. Wow, that's fast. But like my computer, I got a refurbished computer. So, I mean, it's a lot better than what I had, but it's still not like the fastest computer. But it serves our purpose, so all's good. And Ruthie says, I have done just a random giveaway without mentioning it in the video. Yeah, some people do that too. And Ruthie says 15 minutes isn't too long for someone to watch. See, like I normally try, like my regular videos, I try to keep them under 20 minutes. Every now and then I go over a tiny bit, but I don't like making too long of videos because I know I tend to like shorter videos. And like the longer it is, it's people aren't as likely to watch the whole thing. But that's just my opinion. And Krista says I have too, got a lot less comments. Shows who really do watch. And Deanna's here. Hi Deanna, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And she can't stay long, taking her mom to doctor, but we'll watch till we go. Awesome. And I hope everything goes well with the doctor. And my next question for y'all is would you be would you prefer to be born in the past or in the future? And I would say in the past because there's a level where you know what to expect from the past, where the future you don't. And I don't know, with everything that's been going on in the world, which I don't want to get into detail on, but the future scares me. And I find in a lot of aspects, we've gotten too far away from things that really matter. And like, I don't know, so to me, I miss a lot of the old school things. And I mean, families were closer, you know, people's value, you know, their values were better. You didn't hear about all this crazy stuff going on. So for that reason, I would go with the past. And let me see. I want to check my notes to see if I've forgotten to mention anything. I think I've mentioned everything on my notes. Yeah. Okay, good, good, good. Mm, okay, let's. And Deanna is hoping that everyone had a great Mother's Day. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. And Crystal said, Mama says we will be there in the next few weeks visiting in Kenda. Are you ready for that? Just found that out. Let me know when though. And we'll see if we'll be able to meet y'all there. And Ruthie says, same here. I try to make shorter ones and try not to ramble, laughing out loud. And Deanna says, just about finished with my pillow. Oh, sweet. I can't wait to see your pillow, Deanna. And Janet is here. Hi, Janet. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And 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 I think I asked how you're doing. In case I did, how you're doing. And Crystal says she had a good Mother's Day. Thank you. Um, yeah, I had to deal with Allie being clingy, but fortunately today she's not being she hasn't gone on me except for she was on my foot and my leg a little, and then she dug her claws in. I was like, ow, and then she finally moved. But she's been staying on the arm of the chair, so I think she's getting out of that clinginess. But I mean, when she'll go like a whole week where she's clingy, clingy, clingy. Where if I'm sitting down, she's on me the whole time. And like if I go to the computer, she'll tend to try to get on me or climb the back of the chair. Um, if when I'm doing stuff around the house, she'll cry. And it's just like, she's something else. And she's one of these cats, she's all or nothing a lot of times. Because in a few weeks, she'll probably be aloof. Let's see. Where was I? I scrolled too much. Okay. Ruthie says she thinks the past she would prefer. And Janet says the past too. And Heather says depends on how far in the past, but knowing what I know and seeing the way the world is going, the past is kind of a safe bet. But I'm sure they felt the same way. Ha ha. Yeah, and probably on some level, you go back like 100 years, and if they would know what's going on in the world, today, they'd probably be shaking their heads. And Sarah says, I would have loved to have been around when rock and roll came about. And Deanna says pass. Julie says, I am going to head in for a nap. I got up too early this morning. Have a good day, everyone. I hope you have an awesome day, Julie, and bye. And Angela says that she loves my channels and she watched all my videos from start to finish. Thank you, Angela. And that really means a lot. Like, everyone that watches my videos and they like my channel, which I hope all my subscribers like my channel. And Deanna says it's taking forever with my schedule. Yeah, but the important thing is that you finish it. I mean, sometimes it just takes longer because I mean, I wish I would have gotten more done on my socks and my blanket, and it's coming to me. It's coming along slowly for me, but you can't help life. Sarah says our Mother's Day was March 14th. Cool. And Deanna has to go, and she hopes everyone has a great day. Bye, Deanna. I hope you have a good day too. And let's see. Janet says she's currently working on an original idea that is driving her crazy. Oh, hopefully it starts to go more smoothly for you. And Angela says passed. Yeah, I think everyone has said passed. And Nadine is here. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm getting tongue tied. She says she just joined my Facebook group. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll accept you once I get done with my live. And she will send a picture of my finished uh Mac. Oh, I'm struggling with saying Mac. I can't say that word today. I don't know why. Yeah, macrame. That's it. Shawl by Your Inspirations. It resembles macrame, but it's crochet. Ooh, I bet you it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, I'll get you approved after I finish with my live. And Katrina's here. And she says hello to everyone. She had a quick minute and thought I would try to catch my live. Thank you, Katrina. And she says Happy Mother's Day yesterday to those who celebrated. Happy Mother's Day, Katrina. And how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Katrina has been an awesome support for me. Um, she has she has going out of her way to help me when it comes to supporting the patterns that I've designed, and I really want to thank her for that. And I even have a video with a special shout out to her. But yeah, she's been awesome. And Ruthie says she enjoyed the chat. To have a great day. She's got to run and get some cleaning done. Bye, Ruthie. I hope you have an awesome day. And David is here. Hi, David. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And let's see, everyone's saying hi. And I'm caught up in the chat. Okay. So, my next question for everybody is, do you prefer red grapes or green grapes? I like both, but I prefer the red grapes. And it's kind of funny. It used to be the opposite. I used to always buy green grapes until I met Frank, and he turned me on to the red grapes. So we can blame Frank for that. Okay, we're saying hi to everybody. And Katrina says, I am working on a 6-point store lovey for the One Skein Wonder Yarn kit from Lion Brand. Ooh, nice. I didn't want to make a hat, so I'm making a lovey. Ooh, I can't wait to see it when you're done. And Heather says black seedless, but I also like green. Oh yeah, and grapes have to be seedless. I do not like grapes with seeds. Those are a pain. But like every now and then you mess up and you accidentally buy the ones with seeds, and it's like, no. And of course, those are the nice, big, pretty ones. And Crystal says red. David says, I've got a very large hugs and kisses scarf going that will be a gift. Ooh, nice, David. I'm going to have to go check that out on your channel. And Lorelai says red grapes. Janet says green grapes for her. Nadine says red and purple, but they have to have a snap to them. And and I love when you can find the seedless that are big, but you don't find the seedless that big that often. And Angela says she likes both, but red grapes. Okay. Now it looks like I'm all caught up. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next question. Do y'all prefer Target or Walmart? Where we don't have a Target in my town, we just have Walmart. But I do find Target has kind of a better variety and they have better quality. And I do overall prefer Target over Walmart. Now, granted, now Walmart does tend to be cheaper than Target, but it's kind of one of those things you get what you pay for. But like I said, we only have Walmart. And Heather says Target. Crystal says Walmart. Yeah, for Target, we have to go to Lafayette to go to Target. Lorelai says the closest is Walmart. Angela says Walmart Supercenter. Now I do like I like the fact that Walmart has groceries though. I mean, I think Target has some, but I don't think they have like a regular grocery store portion in any of their stores. But I could be mistaken. And Nadine says Target for clothes and household designs, but Walmart has everything I need in one store. That's hard. Yeah. And like our town too, like we do most of our grocery shopping at Walmart because we only have two other stores for groceries and they're not that big of grocery stores. We have Super One and Champont's. And so usually Walmart works out best for us, even though overall I don't like shopping at Walmart because it's always crowded and crazy. Sarah says, I just got some Lion Brand Rewind tape yarn. I'm going to make Bagladay's Recent Sun hat. Oh yeah, and her hat is gorgeous. That's something that I'm gonna put on my to-do list at some point. It may take me a year or two to get to it, but I do want to make that hat. Okay. David's saying some Targets do have groceries. I wasn't sure, but because I know like back when Kmart some had the groceries, but Kmart's almost non-existent now. And Janet says Walmart for the most part. I started boycotting Target when they banned the ringing Santa some years ago. And Kim is here. She says hello to everyone. Hi, Kim. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Katrina says, I don't have a preference. I buy several colors and mix them together to get the best grape flavor. That way I don't have to choose. And actually, I do like whenever I can get the mixed packs with all three types of grapes. I do like those packs. And Heather says, we have a super Target, but I don't do my grocery shopping there. I go to King's Supers, okay, Kroger. Walmart produce goes bad before the expiration. Target has cute clothes and home decor. And you know the funny thing is, in my area, I find Walmart's produce does the best because whenever I get produce from Champont's and Super One, I have a lot of problems with it going bad too quickly. Or sometimes, like some things, if you remove the little sticker, there's like a brown spot underneath, and it's just like. So typically, I get my produce from Walmart. David says Walmart sort of holds us hostage because they're everywhere. They're a monopoly. They have attractive prices and they wind up pushing local stores out of business. In fact, Walmart business practices are pretty awful. And I totally agree with that, David. They really are. David says Kmart is actually out of business. Yeah, last I knew they had a few stores left, but it doesn't surprise me that they're completely out of business now. Sarah says, I have a huge to do list. All YouTube channel realtors keep tempting me. Yes. I mean, like on my Ravelry, I have so many patterns, book more. I mean, and I'm never going to get to all the things I want to make in my lifespan. But, it's always nice to find new patterns. It's addicting. Okay. And let's see. Katrina says, if you don't already have one, consider the Target Red Card to get the automatic discount. I noticed that their prices tend to be higher. Yeah, Target is a little higher. And Lorelai says, we have one grocery store, one convenience store, one bank, one post office, and a hardware store. Oh, and a deli and one caffeine. Your town's smaller than mine. I mean, we have more than that, but we don't have a lot of stuff. It's mostly fast food places and a few mom and pop restaurants. There's Walmart, no craft stores, unfortunately. Now we do have different banks. We have multiple choices for banks, and we have a post office, hardware store. But yeah, I wish my town had more. And Kim says, well, I always have a pair of socks going on, but other than that, some amigurumis. Ooh, nice. Have you finished any new pairs of socks? And I don't know if you noticed, but in my last Knitting Friday video, I had posted the pictures of socks that you submitted. And Crystal is here. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And David says, we have some very nice supermarkets here. And although in many cases Walmart prices are better, I still prefer the nicer supermarkets. Oh, you're lucky that you have the nice ones. I wish we had Rouse's in my town. Because like when I lived in Houma, we had Rouse's and I loved Rouse's. And like Lafayette has Rouse's now, but my little town here in Eunice doesn't. I scrolled too much. Okay. And Heather says, I bought milk at Walmart last month just because I was there already. It was supposed to expire in 2 weeks, but the next day I opened it and it was completely spoiled. Oh no. I remember one time buying a pomegranate from Walmart. When I cut it open, it was rotten inside. David says, I need to write up patterns and finish designs. Yeah, it's like I need to work on my next pattern, which I don't know yet when I'm going to get to. And for those I don't know, I do have a Facebook group where you can share knitting, crochet, yarn related things. And also you can post pictures of your pet. So I would love to have you as a member of my Facebook group. Oh, and also I also post things going on with my channel. Like if there's a delay posting a video, I'll usually mention it in the group. And also when I post my videos, I post it there too. And Katrina says, yes, David, they do have a monopoly Walmart. I saw a documentary about it years ago. I do shop there, but not exclusively. And that's a bad thing about a lot of these companies, like even Amazon, and I mean they all have monopolies. but they make everything so convenient for us, which is why people go to them, but it really hurts the small businesses. And Whisper SDI is here. What is your first name, Whisper? And how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? Crystal says I would have taken the milk back. But sometimes it's like, yeah, you should, but it's always inconvenient to have to go back to bring something back. They should have to come to you, in my opinion. They're the ones that messed up. Make them come to us. Oh, and then what's even worse, self-checkout lanes. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I know how to use them and all. And sometimes they are more convenient, like when you don't have many things. But if I'm buying a lot of stuff, I don't like being forced to use a self-checkout. And and then they only have like our Walmart has one other register open that's not self-checkout. And that's usually for people to purchase the stuff that you got to be over 18 to purchase. So and then the lines usually so long, so they force you to use those self checkouts. And I also don't like when I have a lot of stuff. I If I'm using the self checkout, I want the one with the long belt. I don't want those little tiny things where you can't unload your buggy on. Let's see. And Kim says we have the main stores in our little town, like bank, coffee shop, groceries, hardware. And Lorelai wants to know where you're from, Whisper. Let's see. And Granny D's here. Hey, Granny D, how are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Kim says, I've done 9 pairs since 2021. But yeah, if you have more socks you can send me pictures of, send them my way. I'd love to share them on my videos. And for those that have just entered the live video that didn't hear me earlier, if you have finished projects or socks, especially for my knitting videos, or pet pictures that you would like me to include in a video, y'all can email them my way. My email is just another stitch 2020 at gmail.com. And it's also, I have it in the description box of all my videos. But yeah, send y'all pictures my way. I love to share y'all share them on my videos. And Whisper says, in a tiny village in the middle of nowhere, Netherlands. Ooh, nice. In the middle of nowhere. And Crystal says she's working on a blanket and a basket. I'm alternating. Yeah, I'm doing the alternating game. I alternate during the week with my temperature blanket, my ocean blanket, and my knitted socks. Whisper says we have a bakery, a hairdresser, one cafe, and a tiny diner. Yeah, y'all don't have too much. And Kim says, I will check out the videos after this, Connie, and thank you for showing my projects. Oh, you're welcome. And I love whenever my viewers send their pictures my way. And Lorelai says, I'm in the middle of a desert in Idaho, uh, about 11. I'm not sure what you mean. You say 11/2 hours from a city of any size. Oh, 1.5. Okay, I got it now. Okay. And Lorelai says, one thing about living so far out, you don't spend a lot of unnecessary money just yarn on the internet. Yeah, and a lot of times I order a lot of stuff online. It's so much more convenient. And Sarah says she has to go. And thank you for a lovely live. Take care, everyone. Bye, Sarah. Hope you have an awesome day. Okay, and Whisper says her name is Barbara, but everyone calls her Barb due to the amount of Barbaras on here. Yeah, and I do have another Barbara that comes around regularly, so Barb would work good. So hi, Barb. Kim says self checkout is hard for mothers too and elderly. Yep. And it's like they don't want to pay employees anymore, and these are the companies making the most money. I mean, they should be paying employees, not making customers do all the work. David says, I hate self checkout. It's every store's way of reducing expenses on manpower, and more often than not, an employee has to come and fix things anyway. Hmm. And then, like the other day, Frank was at the store and he had a question about something to do with produce. And normally, the one that helps with that will do it for you if you're struggling. And this one just kind of briefly said what to do and walked away. And Frank actually got kind of uppity with her, being like, okay, isn't it your job to help me? But which she really should have helped him, but I also see the fact that they're putting too much on other employees too. And Lorelai says, my kids take me to Walmart and do the self checkout for me. And I think David's trying to tell Granny D hi. Janet says self checkouts will put all the cashiers out of their jobs. Exactly. And over time, robots and stuff are going to take over everything. Well, at least a lot of jobs, which is scary. Which is another reason why, like, if I could go to the future, that's something else that scares me. And Kim says she will send pics. Oh, yay! Thank you. And Katrina says, so right, David. The nicer supermarkets definitely give a different shopping experience, and the selection of items great. I feel special when I find things that are not available in the big box stores. Yeah, like I said, like Rouse's is a nice, and it's a large grocery store. It's not a little tiny one, but and then they have like certain things you can't find in other stores. I miss Rouse's. Granny D says, I'm currently working on a knitted wrap. Ooh, nice. I can't wait to see it when you're done, Granny D. Crystal says, I don't mind self checkout if you only have a few items, but if it's a bunch, then it's a hassle. Exactly. And like I said, sometimes, with a few items, it's so much more convenient. You can get in and out quickly. But then now they're forcing everyone to use them, so you can't just as easily go up to the self checkout and get in and out as quickly. Now you're more apt to have to wait in line. Where before, it used to be you didn't have to. And David says, are you referring to Barb being wonderful, David? That she almost always helps you immeasurably when you do a live stream. Yeah, and it's awesome whenever other content creators or people help each other out. Katrina loves my background. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm finally able to do the green screen when I go live. Now my normal filming area, I can't get all the green filtered out. It's like the lighting isn't affects it and stuff. So, but I've been able to do it with going live. David says I wanted to do a bunch of blue hats for hats not hate yesterday, but I could only finish two because I did a long live stream and I was physically and emotionally exhausted afterwards. Yeah, it's like there's so much we want to fit in with our busy busy schedule, and it's hard to fit everything in that you want to do. And let's see. Kim says if there's a way to spend money, I will find it, laughing out loud. Yeah. And especially with our yarn habits. I mean, it's so easy to spend money on yarn, knitting, or crochet stuff. Um, Let me go ahead and move on to the next question for y'all. Okay, would you prefer to take $1,000 right away or flip a coin to either earn $2,000 or lose everything? So either $1,000 guaranteed or a chance to win 2,000. You have a 50-50 chance. But if you don't win, you lose everything. Which would you prefer? I would prefer the $1,000 because it's a sure thing. And I don't know. I don't like taking my chances. And I'm also curious, say it was $1,000,000 that you had a 50-50 chance. Would that change your answer? And for me, I would still stick to the $1,000 because it's a sure thing. Lorelai says you did look tired after the first hat, David, laughing out loud. David says the companies are making the most money because they pay their employees poverty wages, even they experience full time ones. And that's true. Or another thing they're bad for doing, they don't even give their employees hours. They'll work them like 15 hours a week. And it's just like, really? But then they get people that call in, and what do? Then they're calling in the people that they don't want to give them hours and expecting them to come in at the drop of a dime. And it's like, but yeah, I feel like companies need to treat their employees better and they need to treat them right. Kim says they should at least have helpers for people that needed assistance bagging their stuff. I agree. And then you see some grocery stores where they actually have a cashier and a bagger. And it's like, why can't Walmart or other stores like that, that do the same practices? And Granny D says, hey to all, sorry I'm stitching and listening and not watching the chat. It's all good, Granny D. We love you, Granny D. And as I mentioned earlier in the live, my first knitted pattern is now available for sale on Ravelry for $2. And here's the link. Check that out. And I also have my Easter plaid beanie, which was my first pattern that I designed. Which that one's a crocheted hat that's in the waistcoat stitch. So I have both of those patterns on Ravelry if y'all are interested. And if you're a content creator and would like your link dropped, please type CC in the comments. And if you have anything going on your channel that you would like to mention, feel free to do so. Giveaways, whatever you want to mention. Nadine says $1,000. So does Heather. And Heather says 2K is not worth the risk, and I agree. Janet says she'd take the million. She would chance it. Crystal would chance it too. Love to gamble. Angela says 1,000. David says I can see arguments on both sides. Even if you don't win the 2K, you will not have lost anything. Yeah. And I also think too, it depends on what type of situation you're in. If you have, if you have more, you'll probably, tend to take the risk more too, where it's not going to affect you that much to take the gamble. But if you really need that $1,000, I think more people would go with taking the 1,000, the sure thing. And Crystal says, so true, David. And Crystal, David wants his link dropped. And Nadine says, my back is badly broken, recovering from my third spinal fusion, and I cannot lift anything over 10 pounds. I simply will ask the employees if they could assist, and they always oblige. And yeah, and sometimes, if you ask, they will help you. Okay. And here's David's channel. So y'all go check his channel out and show him some support. Sorry about that. Okay, my next question for y'all is, do you prefer pancakes or French toast? I prefer French toast overall. I'm getting a cough drop. Okay. I don't know. I like the different things that you can do with French toast, which, I mean, you can do a lot with pancakes too. Now, the only thing with French toast, I don't like my French toast eggy. So I usually try to get as much of the excess egg off of it. But like, I like doing all sorts of stuff with like fruit. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Nadine says French toast. Crystal says, sorry to hear that. I feel for you. I had back surgery for scoliosis and have a few spines, so I understand. And even though my back probably isn't as bad as y'all's, but I have a lot, like my tailbone area and like my hips. My doctor thinks I have sciatica, but like it hurts to touch it. Like you can barely put any pressure on it. Like whenever I do physical therapy, the therapist has actually said that he can't hardly apply any pressure when massaging it because it's too painful. And like whenever I after a certain amount of time, it'll start walking up on me whenever I do stuff around the house and stuff. So I don't know. Hopefully, eventually, it'll stop bugging me as much. David says I prefer a bacon cheese omelet, which actually I do have a question to do with eggs on my list. I don't know if we'll get to it today or not, but. And Janet says pancakes with blueberry syrup. Oh yeah, and like the blueberry, I think strawberry syrup. Those are good syrups. Crystal says pancakes. And for those that recently entered the chat, I want to let y'all know I have my clue giveaway still going on if y'all haven't entered it. And even if you haven't joined in the past, that doesn't matter. You can join in on this video. And if you've guessed in the previous videos, you now have another chance to guess. So make sure to check that video out. And Angela says pancakes. And Nadine is thanking you for your thoughtfulness, Crystal. Crystal says I like blueberries mixed in the pancakes. Yeah, I like doing fruit and pancakes. And like, you know how they have that 2-ingredient pancake where you take egg and I forget what the other ingredient is offhand. But like you're not egg and banana. That's it. I'm sorry. But like I find those fall apart more and they're harder to do. I like adding some oats to it. But yeah, I like blueberries. I don't know. I have a lot of like different recipes I've done with like pancakes and French toast, waffles, muffins. I like recipes. Okay. So my next question for y'all is, do y'all prefer word searches or crossword puzzles? Or there's like another type of like puzzle type thing, like maybe Sudoku. Y'all can mention that too. I prefer word searches. I'm usually pretty quick at finding words in a word search. Crossword puzzles I've never been very good at. Now I do love me some Sudoku, which, you know, I used to do those puzzle books a lot. Um, so David says, I think I'm going to grab some lunch now. I'll be back. All right, David, have a good lunch, and hopefully I'll still be live when you come back. But if not, I hope you have an awesome day. And Crystal says, thanks for coming in, David. And Katrina says, great live. I wish everyone a wonderful week. I have to get back to work now. I hope you have a wonderful day, Katrina. And Angela says, word search. Sorry about coughing, y'all. I haven't taken my allergy medicine yet today. I'm going to take it whenever I get done with the live. Let's see. Okay, so I'm caught up on that. Oh, Jada says I like way kind of puzzle. What is a way kind of puzzle? I'm not sure what that is. They keep your mind sharp. Yeah, and I know there's other puzzles because I know I've gotten books before where they have all sorts of different puzzles. Puzzles can be fun, but yeah, I love Sudoku. And but then sometimes with Sudoku, you literally get it where your last two squares, it could technically go either way. Like you can't like completely rule out which one's which. Oh, okay, you meant every kind of puzzle. Okay, I got it now. Okay. And here's the link for my Facebook group again for those that would be interested in joining. And let's see. I'm going to move on to the next question. Let's see. Do you prefer eggs or pancakes? Well, for this, I would go with pancakes. And I do find there's a lot of different things that you can do with pancakes. And now eggs, I am not an egg person. The only way I'll eat eggs is like if it's a binding agent. I don't eat scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, and all these other different types. Now sometimes I wish I did because omelets look good, but I don't like the taste of egg. But that's my preference. And see. And also I want to mention again that Crystal will be going live with me this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And next week, I will be going live on her channel. And then I am looking for other content creators to start coming live on my channel. So if you're interested, let me know. And let's see. Janet says omelets. Angela says both. Crystal says pancakes, laughing out, but eggs with hot sauce. And then do any of y'all do eggs with ketchup? Because I know some people do eggs with ketchup. And let's see. Also, I am planning to do my first live bingo. And once my clue giveaway wraps up, I am planning to do a video to explain more about how the game will work. Um, and also, I have a video asking which time slot out of my lives work best for you. So make sure if you want to play the bingo game that y'all check that video out and comment on that video which time slot works best for you. And another thing too with my bingo, at first I was wanting to do where instead of numbers, where I would do like probably like terms. But now that I'm thinking it out more, I don't think that would work good because I would have to have someone, put in the comments the words that I would call out. And the comments only allow 200 characters. So with words, it wouldn't take long for there not to be any more room to add more words. So I'm probably going to have to do the numbers. But like I said, that is a giveaway that will be coming up shortly after the clue one ends. And let's see. Oh yeah, shout out Thursdays. And if you have a channel and would like a shout out, let me know. Or if you know of a channel that could use a shout out, let me know that too. And I think I'm going to ask y'all one more question and then I'm going to wrap up because it's been an hour and 36 minutes that I've been live. And I am starting to get low on my hours left for StreamYard. So my next question for y'all is, do you prefer roses or sunflowers? I think they're both beautiful, but I really love sunflowers. I love how they're like so big and tall. And I don't know. I think they're beautiful. That's really all I can say. Um, with roses, now you have your typical red rose, which don't get me wrong, is beautiful. But I love seeing like the different shades of colors for roses. Roses in different colors. But overall, I prefer sunflowers. Crystal says I would stick with the numbers, would be easier for you, I think. Yeah. And also too, which would probably be you, Crystal, that would probably be I'd probably try to get to post the numbers as I'm calling them. Unless like you're not able to or you're not there that day. But and numbers would be a lot easier for someone to type in the comments than words. I mean, like if I have knitting needles, that takes a lot longer to type than 21. And Helen is here. She's listening at work. Hi, Helen. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Nadine says sunflowers. Heather says rose for romantical, sunflowers for everything else. Granny D says sunflowers. Janet says roses. Helen says purple or yellow roses. Yeah, I like the different color roses. And Crystal says roses. And that would work for you, Crystal? Okay, good, good, good. And Angela says hi. Both, but like sunflowers are pretty. And yeah, and like I said, I just love how they're so tall. I'd love to be able to grow sunflowers. I know Crystal has some sunflowers she planted, which I can't wait to see whenever they start blooming. But I'll give it just a couple of more minutes and then I'll be saying my goodbyes. But I hope everyone is having an awesome day today. Does anyone have anything planned for today? And let's see. Let's see. But yeah, today I'm hoping to once I finish up here, I want to do my catch up on my temperature blanket for this past week because I think Alley Cat will finally let me crochet. Finally, my little cat is something else. But let's see. Nadine says she's going to Michael's to pick up her curbside. Nice. Crystal says just crocheting, hopefully, and filming miscellaneous Monday videos. Yeah, and I want to watch some Portland too when I crochet. And Granny D says, nice live, Connie. I hope to be live at 5 p.m. Eastern. Yesterday was a fiasco. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you. I'll try to make your live. It kind of depends. Because a lot of times when you're live is when Frank tends to be working off the computer. So on my other devices, I can't type type in the chat on the lives. So I have to be on the computer to type. And David is back. Yeah, we're just about to wrap things up, David. So and Helen says scrap blanket just picked up yarn for a baby Yoda. And those baby Yodas, those are cute. And I also like the memes on Facebook with Baby Yoda a lot of times. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes now. But I hope everyone has an awesome day today, and y'all have a fabulous yarny day. You can't leave yarn out of things. Gotta have yarn involved. And be the light. And bye everyone.